Ganondorf, the ultimate enemy of Hyrule, is an incredibly powerful dark warrior of the Gyarados Desert. Wielding 2 giant blades and a host of evil magic, playing as Ganondorf in Hyrule Warriors is one of the best power trips in gaming. Let's take a look at what this fearsome warrior can do in more detail. Ganondorf's standard attack string consists of 7 strikes. He will swing one sword to the left, both to the right, slam them on the ground, send out a small blast with a yell, do a spin slash to the right, a series of pounds forwards, and then finish with a big smash on the ground. This attack string is pretty remarkable. Considering Ganondorf's bulky frame, it actually comes out very quickly. It has a good amount of range, and Ganondorf is constantly moving forward with each slash, which allows him to put the hurt on an entire crowd as he cuts right through them with ease. We are off to a great start so far, so let's move on and look at his heavy attack mechanic and combos. When hitting heavy attack, Ganondorf will float briefly in place before slamming his hand on the ground, releasing a blast of dark energy. The range and damage of this attack depends on the amount of charge that Ganondorf has stored, and this bar can be filled simply by doing any of his later combos. When fully charged, this is an immense attack. It's a great move to have in your pocket, and it can be an entire fort clearer with just one button. Next up, Ganondorf's first combo has him slam his swords into the ground before unleashing a flurry of attacks on enemies that have been knocked into the air. This works as the standard upwards juggling attack, however, the way that Ganondorf locks himself in place to add in further attacks is not really as useful as a single hit would be. I only recommend using every part of this attack on single, very important targets. Otherwise, you should immediately dodge cancel out of the animation once you're done launching your target or targets upwards. Ganondorf's second combo has him raise one sword while gathering energy before unleashing his magic in a straight line, which travels a good distance before detonating. This attack gives the Evil King some range damage, but the slow windup on it can be a bit awkward for aiming. Moving on, his third combo has him ready himself for a flurry of attacks, which goes so fast that they end up attacking every angle around him. This attack, like his first, has limited use as it locks him in place and has pretty bad range. Ganondorf's fourth combo has him quickly summon up a dark ball of energy before hitting it and causing it to explode in front of him, which sends off projectiles very quickly in a fan pattern to his front. This attack is a much better ranged attack than his second combo, and thankfully is way faster. Ganondorf's fifth and final combo is a doozy. While taking a stance, he will summon forth his beast form, unleashing a giant slap across the enemies in a wide and long range in front of you. This is really one hell of an attack that, while being slow, actually does have the range and damage to make up for it. You are somewhat vulnerable during the opening parts of this attack, but when used correctly, it will sometimes be all that you need in order to completely decimate your enemy. Finishing off his kit, Ganondorf's fourth special attack has him strike himself and his blade with lightning before unleashing the energy in a line in front of him. This attack's hitbox is actually a little bit thin, but it does allow you to quickly annihilate lines of enemies with ease. When putting everything together, it's very clear that Ganondorf is a superior choice when it comes to heroes, and while he is surely one of the best of the game, in truth, he does have a lot of weaknesses too. While his standard attack string, heavy attack, and fourth and fifth combos are truly excellent, the rest of his combos leave a lot to be desired. While many fights that you take with Ganondorf are going to end quickly, he almost always ends up taking some damage due to his vulnerability during many of his biggest moves. It's for this reason that, in my opinion, the Demon King himself falls just short of the top spot among Shadow Element heroes. Despite this, he is an incredible warrior and is definitely one of the most satisfying to use in the game.
Just relax. Come on. Dana. Can I talk to Dana?
There is no Dana, only Soul.
What a lovely singing voice you must have.